was 9 years old. I was cleaning toilets and for a dorm of 100 boys.
Watch this video of Jensen Huang interviewed by Joe Rogan. So most of the entrepreneurs goes through struggles, embarrassments, insults throughout their life, and most of them, a lot of them don't succeed. And whoever is the entrepreneurs who succeeds, they have struggled a lot in childhood.
We were there for a couple of years. Every kid had chores, not like a penitentiary.
Wow.
And my job was just to clean the dorm. And so I was 9 years old. I was cleaning toilets and for a dorm of 100 boys. I cleaned more bathrooms than anybody. And I just wish that everybody was a little bit more careful, you know. Everybody says you must love your job. Not every day.
That's not. That's
You know what I'm
part
saying?
of
Yeah.
the beauty of everything.
Yeah.
Is that there's ups and downs.
That's
It's like-
right.
It's never just like this giant dopamine high.
We leave this impression. Here's an impression I don't think is healthy. People who are successful leave the impression often that our job gives us great joy. I think largely it does. That our jobs, we're passionate about our work. And that passion relates to it's just so much fun. I think it largely is. But it distracts from, in fact, a lot of success comes from really, really hard work.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
long periods of suffering and loneliness and uncertainty and fear and embarrassment and humiliation, all of the feelings that we most not love. That creating something from the ground up, and Elon will tell you something similar. Very difficult to invent something new.
Yeah.
And people don't believe you all the time. You're humiliated often, disbelieved most of the time. And so people forget that part of success, and I don't think it's health. I think it's good that we pass that forward and let people know that it's just part of the journey.
Yes.
The
And then
suffering is part of the journey.
you will.
People ask me how. Just one, don't get fired. That'll stop it short in a heartbeat. And then two, don't get bored. Well, the honest truth is not always enthusiasm. It's, sometimes it's enthusiasm. Sometimes it's just good old-fashioned fear. And then sometimes, a healthy dose of frustration. It's...
Whatever keeps you moving.
Yeah, just all the emotions. I think, CEOs, we have all the emotions, right? And so probably jacked up to the maximum because you're kind of feeling it on behalf of the whole company. I'm feeling it on behalf of everybody at the same time. And it kind of, it encapsulates into somebody. And so I have to be mindful of the past. I have to be mindful of the present. I've got to be mindful of the future. And, it's not without emotion.